Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 30 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 11. And today's sketch is by Julie and her Instagram is jujube, which will be in the description box below. I have this one picture of me, my best friend, my daughter, my son, and our flat grandma who went on our beach adventure with us in 2016. And I'm going to use this brand new Paper Studio Under the Sea collection that I have not opened until I trimmed out right before I started. And it's got stickers and embellishments, like 3D embellishments, the alphas, and some gemstones. And I have previously for day 26 cut a circle for that layout and decided I would just go ahead, since even though it's bigger than what's on her sketch, I would go ahead and use this instead of wasting. So I have my papers and embellishments. I have my picture and this really cool sketch. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I knew this was the paper I wanted to use. I decided that there was a paper in here before I used this collection, because if there wasn't something more underwater looking, then I was going to find something different. So I love this paper. It has like little bubbles all over it. Super cute. So then I picked two papers, which I have stacked on top of each other right here because this is very thin paper. And so I will end up putting this whole thing on a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, because obviously that white cardstock is super thin and not going to give me any sturdiness because of the big, circle cut out at the middle. So I'm going to use these two papers, and instead of cutting into a third and fourth paper, I decided I would alternate and just use one or two different ones and cut them. They're both about, I think, 3 by 6. And so I get those down kind of in a general idea of what I want. And then I mat my picture on a solid white cardstock so it'll stand out on that darker paper. And then I'm just going to tack that down. This entire layout took me 37 minutes. And that's the faffing and a few minutes of debating on my last move with this layout. I finished, in my opinion, and then looked at it for a little while and kept batting back and forth with an idea, and decided that I would go ahead and do it, even though I thought it might take a while and there was a risk of messing up what I've done. But anyway, we'll get to that. So in the end, like I said, 37 minutes altogether. And so I really enjoy quick layouts like that. I felt like this was something that you could do a billion different things with. I love flexible sketches, and we've had so many. Almost all of them have been super flexible, and really with a sketch you take what you want from it. And I really love the concept of this sketch, and I probably would do another one like this in the future with a smaller circle, but I let the circle, I used it to my advantage in this situation. So I have used some of the flat stickers over on the left side that are kind of like grass type, underwater grass. And I figured that would kind of give me that same little floral that she's got over on the left side of her sketch. And then, like I said, I'm using my large circle to my advantage and just putting a bunch of different colored fish going in different directions up in the top area. So they're not in your face and they're not distracting, let's get my words out, from the picture, which is the focal point. But they are still a little something breaking up all of that space. What in God's green earth am I doing? I am so sorry. I know that part of the problem is I pulled my layout down a little bit. Also, my iMovie is acting crazy and it looks like I'm not doing anything and not moving, but that's only to me. I think that when the recording actually goes on, you all will see normal and you'll wonder what the heck I'm talking about. So sorry if I sound crazy. It's just because iMovie's acting nuts. So I'm going to have to get completely out of my phone and come back into it again. Hopefully the next video I do, I don't sound like a psychopath. So Anyway, so she has that a little embellishment at the top and the bottom, like a little wavy line. And I decided I would use my gemstones right here and just alternate with the blues and the purple. And I think I add a little yellow in there. And then I should have done that at the bottom as well. But the problem is I had already made a little cluster of 3 gemstones down there, and I think it would have looked weird. So I don't do that, but I am going to do some splattering. I used a Diane Reefley shimmer spray in Calypso teal, maybe. It's like a blue-green because I thought that was going to stand out a little bit better than some of the other colors that I originally looked at. And cooperate with these colors as well. So I just do it up at the top. I don't mind a little on the blue inside, but I didn't want a ton of it. That's why I pulled my hot pink circle over to kind of cover that up. And now I'm doing little air bubbles above all of the fish. And this is Recollections glitter glue or glitter, stuff. Like it's kind of like a Stickles. But the difference between the Stickles and this is the Stickles keeps a more potent color with the shine. This mostly turns into just a shine with a little bit of color. It is not as, why can't I think of the word I'm looking for? Anyway, I'll think of it after the video is done. Saturated. It's not as saturated. So I get done with that. So here is what it was that I had decided to finish off my layout with. I kept looking at it thinking it needed something to kind of bring it all together. I thought about using that Recollections glitter one, but like I said, that will dissipate and mostly just look like a little bit of shiny, and this will keep that dark blue color with the shine. So this is an actual Stickles brand, and I just went around and put little dots all the way around the circle, and I love the way that it turned out. I feel like it brought it all together and kind of gives it a not like it's just never ending on the page, and that gives that whole space kind of a purpose. So here is the sketch again, and her information will be in the description box below. I cannot believe that it is the 30th, and we have one more day of 30 days of sketches, 31 days of sketches, because tomorrow we get a bonus sketch, which is exciting. And see, there's those little bubbles above them. Oh, so cute. So I am just thrilled, and I'm so excited that you all have come along on this journey with me. And whether you've watched 1 or 2 or all of my videos, I appreciate you. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Of course, I always love the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love that too. I am really excited to be here, and I love creating for myself as well as for you all. So I hope that you will come back and see me again really soon. Have a fantastic day, and happy scrapping.